What up, y'all? It's Kev Kinckle from the Kev Kinckle podcast here. It is 2:14 Sunday afternoon. We are about an hour and 15 minutes away from Game 7. Philadelphia 76ers, Boston Celtics. Winner goes to the conference finals. Losers takes that ride on home and they go fishing for the rest of the season. However, even though we have that game coming up, we have some basketball news that is hot off the press. We remember about 2 or 3 months ago, before the season was over, Morant was seen with one of his homeboys, hands in quotes, brandishing a gun. Memphis Grizzlies caught wind of that. NBA caught wind of that. They suspended him for a certain amount of time, sent him to a facility. He was supposedly going through some mental issues, and he was able to come back and play, finish off the season with his team. We saw them lose in the playoffs. Butts was sent home. But guess what? It's not over. It was sent home by the LA Lakers. So they had an early summer. Last year, they were sent home by the Golden State Warriors. People were saying that Morant had to get back on his thing because last year he got hurt. They had a winnable series against Golden State. This year, they had a winnable series against LA. But the end of their season got skewed because of problems that he had off the court. Well, fast forward to now. Video has surfaced. Morant in the car with one of his friends, homeboys, and they are once again brandishing a firearm. Memphis Grizzlies immediately suspend Morant from anything to do with the team. Pretty sure the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA are going to come together to figure out a just punishment for Morant. My question for you guys, is it over? What should be done to him? You know, there's a common three-strike law. Three-strike law is the first one, get a little slap on the wrist. He got the slap on the wrist. Second one, he might get suspended for a year on this one. Third one, if you cannot comply with NBA rules, they're going to kick your ass out of the league, point blank, period. Where is his father? Where are his homeboys? Where are the people around him that are trying not to protect just his bag, but their bag too? Have to protect the bag of the cash cow. He's the one that's making the money. Why is he on TV brandishing a gun, messing up his brand, messing up millions of dollars? I don't know if you guys just saw it or not. He just left $39 million on the table because he didn't make the first team All-NBA, second team, or third team. So he lost out on $39 million. Each time these accusations come up with the pistol or whatever, he's losing endorsements. Some of these NBA players make more money in endorsements than they do off their regular check. Morant is making $250 million for 5 years. All this could be messed up because of the decisions he is trying to make off the court. What's wrong with just being a basketball player and not being a gangster? You make $250 million in 5 years without endorsements, without going to the playoffs. This is the money that is given to you. Who is around him? We need to have these conversations when he's coming into the league. Who is talking to him and telling him, look, these are the things that you should do. These are the things that you should stay away from. Your family has money for a lifetime, generations above generations above generations. Who is in his ear leading him or directing him into the right path? Why does he continue to have these situations over and over again? And why, in our communities, mostly the inner cities, why is being a gangster such a have to in our society? You don't have to hustle. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to kill people. You don't have to gangbang. You're making $250 million every 5 years because you're nice on the basketball court. Why are you walking around with a gun? If you're afraid, why don't you get security that can carry a gun? Why are we glorifying negativity to the point where it's impacting our kids' lives to have a bright future? Why are they jeopardizing that for the things that they got going on just to seem cool or seem like they're doing the cool thing to do? Why is Morant going through these things? So this is Kevin Kinckle with the Kevin Kinckle podcast. Just a couple of questions that I want to put out there. Like I said, soon we're going to have the call-in segment on the show. I want to call in Get your input about it. What can we do as a culture, as a society, as older people to help the younger people stay out of these situations or out of this trouble? Morant is a pro basketball player, so he gets extra chances. What about the guys who are in college and high school basketball who don't get the extra chances? And what can we do to minimize the potential of a devastation to a career, to a family member, or jeopardizing everything just to be cool? How much is it really worth? This is Kevin Kinckle with the Kevin Kinckle Podcast. I will holler at y'all later. I got in my heart Philadelphia winning Game 7. My head saying Boston. But if I have to make a choice, I'm going to go with Philadelphia. LA's playing Denver for the first round in the West, and I'm thinking it's going to be Philly versus Miami, first round in the East. Kevin Kinckle with the Kevin Kinckle Podcast. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, my friends, my family members. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Mother's Day to the mother of my children. Happy birthday to my friends as mothers. Happy birthday to my acquaintances as mothers. Happy birthday to my coworkers as mothers. Happy birthday to all the hospital workers at Cooper's that's mothers, Rutgers University, all over the place. Happy Mother's Day. Be safe. Have fun. God bless. Spend the time with your family. And that's it, man. This is Kevin Kinckle from the Kevin Kinckle Podcast. Today is May 14th, 2023, and a couple of conversations that I just want to have before the game. Peace and blessings. I love you all. It's Kevin Kinckle. Peace.